Om Shanti, this is Sakar Murli of 19th Feb 2023. Original Murli from 23rd December 1993. The transformation of your attitude through a form of vow of purity. Today, the highest on high Father is seeing all his greatest children. All the children have become great souls because they have adapted purity, which is the main basis of being a greatest of all. All of you have kept a fast of purity in the form of the promise. To make a vow, Rat, in the form of having a determined thought, means a transformation in your attitude, Ruti. A firm vow changes your attitude. This is why people on the path of devotion make a vow and keep a fast. To make a vow means to have a certain truth in your mind, and a keeping fast means to make physical precautions, whether with your food and the drink or in your activity and behavior. The aim of both in the change of your attitude through a vow. All of you also made a vow for purity and made your attitude elevated. What attitude did you create towards all souls? With the attitude of all souls being brothers, that is, with the attitude of brotherhood. Your Brahmins become great souls. All of you have made this vow firm. Have you not? The meaning of Brahmin life is to be a pure soul, and this purity is the foundation of Brahmin life. The foundation is strong, is it not? Or does it shake? To make this foundation constantly unshakable and immovable is attain the happiness of Brahmin life. Sometimes when children have heart-to-heart conversation with the father, or when they give their true thoughts, what do they say? They say they do not experience as much supersense, joy and power as they should in this world. They do have it, but not to extent that they should. What is the reason for this? You say that you are the Master Almighty Authorities, once with all powers. If you were asked whether you are Masters, once with all powers, what could you say? You could not say no, could you? You could say yes. You are the Masters, once with all powers, and so where do your powers go? You are there who are leading a Brahmin life. You are not just Brahmins in name, but those who lead this life in practice. So, if there is not a experience of complete peace and happiness in your life of Brahmin, or if a Brahmin is not full of all attainments, or does not have them certainty, then who apart from Brahmins could you this? Can anyone else be this? Only Brahmins can do this. What do all of you since as your signature? You say BK, so and so. Is this form or weak? So what does BK mean? So there is the definition of Brahmin. Why do these words? To the extent that so accordingly emerge. You say that the mother of peace and happiness is purity. So when you don't experience that much super senses joy and sweet silence, the reason is that the foundation of purity is weak. You were also told earlier that purity does not just mean a vow of celibacy. This vow is elevated because the great souls of today do not just consider this vow of celibacy is to be difficult. They consider it to be impossible. So you have made the impossible possible with your determined thoughts, and you have followed it easily. Therefore, to make this vow is not a simple thing. Bab Dada gives blessings from the heart as well as congratulations to those who have observed this vow. However, Bab Dada wishes to see each Brahmin child complete and perfect. So, you have imbibed this main aspect of your life and easily made the impossible possible. Therefore, what is so difficult about imbibing all types of purity? All of you know the definition of purity very well. You do know it, do you not? If all of you were asked to give a lecture on the topic, what is purity? You could give this lecture, could you not? You can do this very well. You cannot. So, since you know this and accept it, why are there the words? To the extent that, so accordingly, what accept of purity is weak, so that reduces your experience of peace, happiness, and power. Purity does not remain unshakable in the one stage or another. Therefore, check in what aspect of purity there in fluctuation. Bab Dada is not clarifying all the different forms of purity because you know that anyway. You have heard them many times and you also relate them to others. You even talk and yourself about it. Yes, this is purity, this is purity. What does Bab Dada see in the result in the majority of you? You have a lot of knowledge. You have become bestowers of the method of yoga. You are very clever when it comes to talking about the subject of dharana, and you are also ahead of one another in giving service. So, what else remains? You have become number one knowledgeable, but you become careless in just one thing. What is in transforming yourself from waterful thinking, seeing, speaking, and doing by putting a full stop in a second? You even standing that this weakness bring about a different in the experiencing happiness. It comes in obstacle of coming an embodiment of power and similar in the Father. However, what happens even then? You are not able to transform yourself. You are not able to put a full stop. You put a comma or think. It is all right. I understand this, or seeing others. You put an exclamation mark of surprise and think. Even this happiness, doesn't it? Should it like this? Or you put a Q. Q means in Hindi why or question marks. You make a queue of questions. To put a full stop means to put a dot. You can only put a full stop when you have to awareness of Father, the dot, and the soul being a dot. This awareness gives you the power of put a full stop, that is, to put a dot at that time. Some even think I have to stabilize myself in my stage of soul consciousness. Instead of you seeing souls, Maya makes other people or things repeatedly appear in front of you on her sea. Through this, the soul is hidden and the person or things appear clear in front of you again and again. So the main reason is that is lack of the controlling power of control yourself. You know very well how to control others, but you don't know how to control yourself as well. That is how you use your powers in the transformation of yourself. When Bab Dada hears some children, He is to smile when it comes to transforming yourself or tolerating something, or when it becomes a having to accumulate something within yourself. What do most of you say? I have to die all the time. I have to change all the time. I have to tolerate all of the time. However, this dying is not like the dying whether people saying that someone has died or gone to heaven. In that dying, they do not go to heaven, but in this dying, you receive an elevated seats in heaven. So, this dying is not dying, but it is climbing your self sovereignty in heaven. So, it is good to die, is it not? Or do you found a difficulty? At that time, you may find it difficulty. I am not wrong. What one is wrong? You do not then know that. How can you put right to the which is wrong? Should the one who is wrong change, or the one who is right change? Who has to change? Both have to change. In the spiritual language, consider the word change to means to move forward. Do not take it mean a change yourself. Put it more progress. It is not changing in wrong way. Put changing in the right way. Do you have the power to transform yourself, or do you think that you will transform anyway at this point? The meaning of purity is the imbibe at every moment of the importance of the three doors in our thoughts, words, deeds, connections, and the relations. When any situation comes, you must first offer yourself by putting a full stop in a second. I have to change. Those who offer themselves in this way receive blessings in three ways. Firstly, you receive blessings from yourself. To experience happiness means to receive blessings. Secondly, from the Father. Thirdly, you will receive blessings from the elevated souls of the Brahmin family. So, does this means is die or to attain? You attained something, did you not? So, what will you do? Increase your efforts of putting a full stop and with controlling powers. Bring about transformation at these first seeds. Do not bring about carelessness. This happiness all the time is through of carelessness. Transform the carelessness and become alert. Acha, to all the great souls, everywhere to the souls who have made the most elevated vow of purity, to the elevated souls who transform themselves by putting a full stop in a second, to the souls who offer themselves to become instruments for a elevated task, to the souls who are similar to the Father and who inculcated the importance of the three dots in their practical lives, love, remembrance, and Namaste of Bap Dada. Bap Dada meetings Dadis. Everyone experiences happiness when they see you. Why do they become happy? Bap Dada is asking everyone. You are happy when you see the Dadis. Are you not? Why do you become happy? They give happiness through their vibrations and their actions, and you are therefore happy. You experience happiness when you meet such elevated souls. Do you not? To the teachers, you also follow them. Do you not? Many children think the Father is the Father. How can we become the same as He is? However, the instrument souls are your equal. So, since they can become like this, can you not become this? The aim of all of you is become complete and perfect. If Baba were to ask all of you to raise your hands as to whether you not a become 16 Celsius degrees full or 14 Celsius, then for which should be raise your hands? For 16 degrees, so what does 16 Celsius degrees means? To make complete, since you have this aim, you have to become this. It is not difficult. You have to become this. Do not become upset over little things. You are become ideals, and you are will be the course of little hammering. How else could you become a idol just like that? It is extent that some are different or so accordingly they have to go across the most storm. However, they do not experience those storms to be storm. Put a gift. What storm? Tufan also become a gift of to make your experiences. So it have to become a gift. Has it not? So you like accept a gift, do you not? Or do you found it difficult to accept a gift? So this is also receiving, it is not giving. It is difficult to receive. Put it is difficult to give, but it is easy to receive. Do think. Is there just this is my part? Don't think that. Do you have to experience all the obstacles? Welcome them. Come, this is a gift. What does that matter when you receive the most gifts of all? To become a very accurate ideal means to be hammered more. It is only by hammering the idol that you are be able to make it wrong. Also make it right. You have to become experienced in this. It is nothing new. You find it is a game. You continue to observe it. You smile and continue to give blessings. All of you teachers are courageous. Are you not? Or do you sometimes to get scared? We did not think what that could happen. If you had known that this one before, we could have to throw about it. Do you double foreigners think? We did not think that is. This is why good happens in the becoming Brahmins. You do think like this. Did you think like this? Have you come and here after thinking about this, or do you still have to think about it? Acha, no matter what someone is like, Bab Dada only saying what is good. This is why Bab Dada always saying that everyone is good. He could not say anyone is bad, even if you are 9 bad points or 1 good point. What could the Father says? Could we say that this one is good or good? He said that this is the very bad or weak. Acha. This group has become big. Souls from 21 countries have come. It is good. Only when this house become full will another one is built. If the house does not become the full, there will be not be margin for another one and to be built. Only the necessities brings that faculties of in front of you. Acha. Personal meeting with Avyakta Bab Dada. The confluence age is the age of accumulate an income of multi-millions of every step. Do you consider yourself to be multi-million times fortune, or you accumulate an income of multi-millions at the every step? So, how many multi-millions have to accumulate? Is it countless? Because you know that the time of accumulate is now. You will not accumulate in the golden age. Where will be the actions there too? Put these actions will be neutral because the actions will not be related to the count of the fruits of actions you have performed here. So, here it is the time to perform actions there. It is the time to eat the fruit. So, do you play this much attention? For how many births do you have to accumulate? 84 births. You experience happiness in the accumulation. Do you not? You don't have to work hard. Do you? How do you not feeling in the hard work? Because you receive instant fruit. Do you receive instant fruit or moving along with the basis of the future? This instant fruit is even more elevated than what is the future. The way constantly to perform elevated actions and receive elevated instant fruits is always to remember. If not now, then never. Your name is double foreigners, and so the title of double is very good. Therefore, you are double in everything. In your happiness, intoxication, and your efforts. Double is everything. Double is doing service too, and you also always stable double. Combined, not single. You will not ever have any thoughts of being double, or do you? That you need to have some company or a company. You need to have any companion. If you want this, then tell Papa. It should not be that when you get back home. You say that you want companion. No matter how many companions you have not find such a companion as this one. No matter how good your companion may be. They are all those who take, not those who give. Is there any such companion in this world? Just go and look around in Africa, Australia, America. See if you find one, no matter how much human souls become givers. Even while giving, they should definitely take. So, what should you do? When you find a companion who is the bestower, no matter where you go, you will see to come back. None of these will go. No one of you are weaker, are you? A photo is being taken. This photo will taken is sent to you and show what is had this one. Say this is never going to happen. Even Bab Dada cannot stay alone without you. Acha. Blessing. May you become a Mahavir, great warrior, seated on your vehicle or folding all of your ornaments and grand versions of the Father. A Mahavir is the one who folds his weapons. Shaktis and Pandavas are always shown in their vehicles with their weapons. The weapons are their ornaments. Such vehicle is elevated stays and the ornaments are all powers. Only those who are seated in their vehicles and who folds their ornaments can be images that grant visions and those who grant visions of the Father. This is a duty of the Mahavir children. A Mahavir is the one who overcomes all advises situations with his flying stays. Slogan: make your stays elevated with your constant and steady efforts, and a test paper as big as Himalayas will become like cotton woolen. Om Shanti. Notice: today is third Sunday of the month and all Raj Yogi brothers and sisters have special Raj Yoga Tapasya from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. to experience the rays of the Sun of Knowledge, the Almighty Authority God, following on you and reaching the whole world through you. With this such a darkness of Ignorance of the whole world is being removed. Om Shanti.